Man, ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful last day, man. It's a nice day. Now, I hope you guys saw the eclipse. If you haven't, then you're like me, you missed it. But we got some more information other than just an eclipse today. We actually got some video call from Paul Ferguson and various individuals from jail. So you get to actually see him speaking. It's absolutely crazy. Within this video, there will also be Paul talking hella smack about YouTubers in general, podcasts, talking about his story. So yes, he is fully aware that people are covering it. And man, listen, when you see his face, the way he talks about YouTubers covering the channel, it is priceless. But it's gonna be a jam-packed video today. It's gonna be a good one. Shout out the channel who found it. And y'all, I also got some exclusive Patreon stuff coming within the next couple days. Today, tomorrow, it's gonna be some good stuff. So you guys make sure you go over there if you want to support me on Patreon. But without further ado, let's go ahead and check this video out. So we got this channel called Phone Prison Calls. You guys hit me the other day. Shout them out. They released actual video calls of Paul Ferguson, and this shit is looking wild. So we gotta go ahead and check this. We gotta go ahead and check this the fuck out. Good morning, everybody. Green Eye Bam.
Hello.
Hey, Paul. How's it going, buddy?
It's going.
Are Fridays a little better in there?
Not today in particular. I had to wake up at 9 o'clock for finishing up the second psyche valve. Yeah.
Oh. Can you tell me something about that? Are you taking
No,
from
the first one,
jail to a doctor?
Psychiatrist met downstairs. The second one was over a video
Look at this bozo. You're funny. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
call. Yeah, my lawyer asked him to do a personality test.
Okay.
I figured after I'd get off.
Yes, Paul Ferguson has a fiance, and it is so cringy. It is by far the most embarrassing calls to Paul Ferguson.
I'd kite my lawyer and see if he can't, if we can't get a meeting
What's up,
set up
Carrie?
to see how everything is going.
And my computer's running low.
Sure. Yeah. Interesting. So I wasn't aware. I didn't think your attorney was setting up these psych evaluations.
I guess
the judge was.
the judge requested it, but my lawyer has to set it up.
Okay. Interesting. So I sent a letter yesterday to Judge Casel. I hope he got it. I'm gonna Monday perhaps just call and make sure they got it. And now I believe Nolan and Joanna and maybe some others are going to write. And then hopefully this next week, Judge Casel is gonna consider these letters. Because the majority, none of us, I mean, all of us feel that.
Carol, welcome to the gang. I appreciate you for the membership. Somebody said, is Randy writing a book? I mean, it would make sense if that's why Randy is interacting with this complete disaster of a human being. I don't really know why. Obviously his story is that him and his family think that he shouldn't be treated this way, but I really don't know. Unless his calls are telling him how much they put on his books, he has zero interest. No, for sure. Randy's trying to get to know Paul and understand him and do all this stuff. Paul's like, yep, commissary? Money? That's how I live out here, guys. Come on.
We feel you've served enough time, and we hope that Judge Casel is going to see this and release you on time served and probation.
But you also gotta expect that.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
gotta hope for the best and expect the worst. That's about the best you can do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's true partially for me, but I also put in a lot of hard work for it, for what you want. So we're gonna keep trying at that, and then I told you, I think Isaac and I plan on being there for your sentencing.
Randy wants this kid released on time served. Like, what the? In no universe is he getting out on time served. I mean, the most lenient sentencing would have been like 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a good 10 years would have been super lenient. That would have been like, oh my God, judge, thank you. I will not give this opportunity up. I will work hard on myself. Like, you're talking about time served. Paul's been here for like a year and a half, 2 years at this point, a year and a half. Like, bro, fuck all that, sir. With all due respect, Randy, you're smoking crack because that shit is crazy. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, if you go through the evidence of everything, and I hope Randy and JoJo and his girlfriend watched the full trial and saw Paul's involvement, because that shit is disgusting. I don't know how, as a fiance, you would want to fuck him, or how, as a friend, you would want to help him. That's crazy to me. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
Did no one give any indication if he was going to be able to? I haven't asked. I meant to yesterday when I was texting him, but.
Yeah.
You are fearless. So and so is scared of you too. I mean, I feel like there shouldn't be anything to be scared of. Go along with the guidelines and don't. I don't know. I just don't think what we're doing is the craziest thing right here. Is all I'm saying.
Get the care package.
Just don't break the rules. This is public information. Who gives a fuck? Honestly, the only people who could get mad is Paul's family or Paul or like, and I don't care. Maybe other people care, but I don't give a fuck. This is free information. YouTube is fine with it. It is what it is. Life is hard sometimes. Like, what do you want me to tell you? What's up, Jedhead?
Yeah. They do store in the evenings, so yeah.
Oh, okay. What kind of time schedule do you have? I had
to wake up at 9 because of the internet visit. But normally, for the most part, wake up at 4 for breakfast and then go back to sleep after. Yeah.
Hold on. 4 a.m. is your breakfast time?
And then I'll wake up around 11-ish for lunch. Wow. And then from that point on, we're in our rooms. At 1 o'clock, the tablets turn on so we can, we're not bored out of our minds.
So we're not bored out of our minds because, God forbid, we didn't have any tablets. We just would have, they would have had to release us. They would have had to release us because the boredom level, sir, Mr. Randy, would have been so high that we wouldn't be able to take it. So they would have had to release us. That's why they keep the tablets with us. Like, Paul's logic, bro, is so fucking stupid, bro. I can't with this kid. Bitching about the time schedule.
And then dinner is served at 4 p.m. Yeah, there's a 12-hour gap between breakfast and lunch, or dinner and breakfast the next day. That's one of the reasons that store has been imperative, because with my heightened metabolism, there's no.
Yeah, and imagine Paul and his fiance, they have sex. He's for sure having a baby because there's no way he doesn't even know how to pull out. There's no way he's lasting more than like 3 minutes. Bro is just gonna explode and be like, he's not gonna know what happened. And her dumbass is not gonna go get no situation to keep herself from getting pregnant. It's gonna be crazy. Like the combination between him and his fiance is actually a wild one. The hippie stoner chick that doesn't really, like, when I tell you she's airheaded, she's real airheaded. So the chick who's just an airhead, and then you got the moron. It's not gonna work, man. Listen, that's not a good recipe, y'all. It's not a good recipe. You're gonna
No
make
way
a
that.
you're gonna make a word that I can't say anymore on the internet. You're gonna make one of them because no way, no way should they run across each other's paths.
I'm gonna be able to manage 12 hours without getting extremely hungry.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm debating whether I should tell you this. I wish that your attorney would have contacted me again, because I would have liked to have talked to him about. I would provide funding for another psych evaluation from a accredited psychiatrist.
I could probably talk to him and give him your phone number and email so he knows.
He has it, Paul. We did make communication. He did respond to my initial email, but he didn't respond to my second one. So yes, he absolutely knows how to get a hold of me now.
Nobody's trying to get a hold of you. The family member's not trying to get a hold of you, Randy. The lawyer is not trying to get a hold of you, Randy. Nobody gives a... Who the fuck is Randy? The lawyer saw the number or saw the call and was like, okay, Mr. Randy, thanks. Like, nobody's trying to get the fuck... Sir, why are you here? This is my question. Like, what do you want? There's got to be some game for Randy. I'm telling you. The man looks like a business... he looks like a little businessman or some shit. He got his little desk and shit over there. Look like he hard at work or whatever. Randy has to be on some shit, bro. Randy has to be, like, gaining something or just super interested. Like, hey, Paul, you know, we saw your case and we thought this was unjust. Like, that doesn't make sense. Nobody just comes up and says that, but I don't know.
But yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I don't know. I know he doesn't have to share a thing with me. You know, I'm and nobody really but your friend now. And
I'm nobody really but your friend now. What? Yeah, Randy, listen, these are you people act like they're here to help you sometimes, but not always are they there to help you. They'll say that, they'll smile in your face. They might even do actions to reflect that they care about you. But watch them over time and really see, because this shit don't make no sense, bro. I'm really just your friend now. Like, come on.
He's under no obligation, but I just wish he would show a little more
compassion.
What's the word? I hate using this word. Yeah, proactivity. I wish he was a little bit more proactive about it. Yeah. I think I could be a bigger help if that were the case.
So I know that Joanne texted me a couple days ago that she got the break the box ideas that I had been creating. Has she sent you those yet? She said she sent you, but I'm not sure if you've gotten them.
Now let me connect these two things for you. The break the box thing is a whole movement that Paul wants to start. Now we don't know how this movement's gonna begin. We don't know we just have a slogan. Break the box. Go back to my old video. You're gonna see what he says about it. It's the title of it or the thumbnail says we're starting a movement or some shit like that. This kid is like, basically he's saying that the people who are athletically gifted always get recognition. So he wants to give recognition to the people who are mentally and creatively gifted. That's basically his whole thing. But the way he describes it, we're going to hear about it further, but it's just so stupid, bro. It's like, you do not need to be worrying about a movement. Break the box, bro. Shut the fuck up. Go to jail. You're not a mogul, bro. You're not a groundbreaking citizen of the world. Like, we don't need to know your opinions.
Yeah. Remember our last video?
I
had
had the picture of the bee, but she said I sent her a envelope filled with a couple pages of ideas for the break the box movement. I wasn't sure if you'd gotten those yet. In there? Oh.
Yeah, she included that in there.
Yeah.
I did.
So, yeah.
I was reading them just prior to our last visit.
Mm-hmm.
They look very
That's what I was going for. I didn't want to, especially for the motto, I didn't want to have something that had some sort of any sort of negativity in it, because, This is supposed to be an uplifting sort of movement.
Yeah.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that's something we could delve deeper into in the future. We just have to settle on.
It's not Minecraft, but I'm pretty sure that's how he got that name. Break the box. This shit just sounds. This shit just sounds stupid. Just jumped in. Who's talking to? Yo, this shit is fucking. This shit is hilarious.
What medium we would use for?
You break your own box, bro. Yeah, bro. You're about to get put in a 4x4 box. Why don't you worry about breaking that box? Start a movement with your cellmate. We don't need to know about it. Bro wants to go worldwide with this shit. He's like, yeah, the break the box movement is about to be that shit. Right next to the Just Do It logo. It's about to be crazy.
You know, a blog or a website, things like that, Facebook page. So, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people out there that would appreciate that. Are you able to meet Sunday? I set up an appointment for, I believe it's going to be 3:30 your time.
Perfect.
I don't know if that's a good time for you or not. Okay. Then I should finally be able to get both Isaac and be in the same room at the same time. But that's very difficult. Their schedules are so different. But I believe they're going to both be home on Sunday and
that's cool.
Afternoon. Getting involved is a lot harder. She's over at college, so maybe I could figure out a way.
No, see, guys, Randy isn't stupid. That's what you guys aren't realizing. I feel like Randy is meticulous, and he's learning how. I just don't know what he can do, but Randy obviously is of sound mind, right? Right? We could agree with that. I think he has an agenda. I don't think he's a moron.
Either way. All right. And then Paul emailed me a little bit ago. He was telling me that. Not Paul. I'm sorry, you're Paul. Your brother. Yes. He emailed me a bit ago, and he was telling me that you and Timothy got along really well.
I wouldn't
when
say,
you lived in Oklahoma.
honestly, really well. We were capable of tolerating each other a bit more without, because the parents didn't interfere with the two of us like Shonda did.
Yeah.
You say he was nonverbal, right? Or he had some
but he had a tendency of running.
You say he was nonverbal, right? Like, why do you even need to fucking know that? You just need to be here to console the kid that you feel like is wrongly done, right? So just go ahead and help him. Why you need to know about his brother and his older brother? And you want to talk to his lawyer, maybe get some case files. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Randy's doing something.
Putting his words together.
And I mean, honestly, fuck Paul. Like, Randy, do your shit at the end of the day, because I don't even care. Like make money off of Paul, fucking talk about Paul. Like, who really cares? As long as it's entertaining, because at the end of the day, Paul deserves everything coming to him. Everything. So,
And he also had a verbal impairment where the words were garbled.
Yeah. Real quick. So my nephew, we have a 13-year-old nephew that's fully autistic. He's nonverbal, but he's able to communicate with us through his computer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just amazing, his mind.
Yep.
Despite that.
See, that yep, that's Paul trying to dismiss you because he's tired of this conversation now. Shut the fuck up, Randy. I'm not trying to hear about your fucking autistic nephew or whoever the fuck you said. That's Paul's I don't care moment right there. Yep. Yep. He's insufferable, bro. That's him trying to move on back to himself. Check it out.
Verbal impairment where the words were garbled.
Yeah. Real quick. So my nephew, we have a 13-year-old nephew that's fully autistic. He's nonverbal, but he's able to communicate with us through his computer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just amazing, his mind.
Yep.
Yep.
Despite that huge handicap. But he sounds like, oh, we're running out of time.
Yep.
Yep.
You talk about him
Yep. All right. Shut up. All right. Back to my break the box movement.
later, maybe Sunday.
I can call you later.
Okay?
Oh, okay. Maybe he was just trying to end it because the call was ending. Hold on. Maybe I'm judging too fast.
Yeah, it's just amazing, his mind.
Yep.
Despite that huge handicap. But he sounds like, oh, we're running out of time.
Yep.
We can
All
talk
right.
about him later, maybe Sunday.
I can call you later.
Okay?
So again, this is phone calls from prison who posted this
All right.
shit.
Sorry.
And yeah, they got the goodies. They got the fucking video calls. What the fuck?
They literally just let me out.
Hey,
Yeah, I just finished up a shower.
everything okay? All right. Well, good. Yeah, call me her out there, Paul.
How you doing?
I'm good. So
Yeah.
we need to let you out in the afternoon?
It's Randy, last name, a communication studies professor of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. See, what I tell you now, if that's true, I've seen that name pop up a few times. Listen, don't even Google him. It's not even serious. But if he's a communication studies professor, there you go. Bro is fascinated. This is a specimen. Yo, shout out Randy. Go get that info, Randy. Because, like I said, fuck it.
Okay. All right.
I'm doing good.
I appreciate you, Marquita. I'm gonna look into that. Shit, I would love an interview with Randy. That would be the first AG Tactical interview. I'd be like, yo, Randy, be real with me, bro. Be real with me, Randy. Were you serious or were you fucking with Paul to get information? Like, I'd be so dead ass with him. Like, don't internet me, bro. Just be real with me. Like,
How are you doing then?
well, what book did you write? How much money did you make? What? Come on now, it's an open space.
You look cleaner.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him an email. If this is the real person, I'll email him. I'll see if he's interested.
Any news? Anything developed since yesterday?
No, I do have a professional visit this evening, an internet visit. I'll be meeting probably my lawyer over
With
one of the screens.
okay.
M Life has an article about this man. Okay. I see you,
Video
Gina.
conference
Yeah.
with your lawyer.
But don't say his last name or say where he lives or any of that shit. It's not necessary.
Hopefully he can give me
It's
some
not
updates.
necessary, folks.
Hopefully he has some positive news.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Hey, I got a question. How are
Yeah.
you able to get in-person meetings still? Oh, I lost you. No, there you
Sort
are.
of. Yeah.
So I go on the website looking for.
Lisa's like, why is he blurred? Do I need to pay to join? Listen, we're not all hustlers out here. No, this is how the video came. This is how Phone Calls from Prison, the channel, released the video. And I'm sure they're just trying to stay cautious of people's privacy because it's like, you know, people be harassing folks, and that's not what we're trying to do. So I'm 100% sure that the channel who released it first blurred it out themselves. Shout them out.
visitations.
I mean, if we know who he is anyway, it doesn't really matter. The trolls and the people who are rude and mean and the ones who leave comments, those are typically the people who won't do the research and who won't find out who the person really is and who won't do the extra work. They'll just see the face, see the name, and go start saying hateful shit. So a simple blur deters like 90% of the assholes, I feel like. So yeah, this is not like sub-member shit. This is just how the video comes.
It said that they're all suspended because of COVID.
Yeah. I suppose when you get here, you could ask the prosecutors for a visitation.
I mean, Randy could threaten whoever the fuck he wants to. I mean, this is free information. If he's mad about it, oh well. I mean, you know. Take it to court. See who will win.
I think my lawyer already knows you, so.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you got to go through them?
You said what?
You think your lawyer what?
I think, if they ask him about you.
Shout out Vanessa with the big 20. Good morning, AG family. I appreciate you, Vanessa, for being amazing.
What?
Vanessa always out here showing love in the chat. Hell yeah.
Already know you.
The 6-month member. Everybody shout out Vanessa.
Yeah. But you don't think they're allowing
I mean,
just
they managed to pull some strings
visits?
for my brother and my stepmother and father. But, yeah, they're dragging out COVID here because they're a bunch of lazy idiots.
See, he has the Shonda syndrome. Shonda always says how bad the officers are and how they don't know how to do their job, and they're a bunch of idiots and they don't know anything. And only this one girl, she understood finally. We gotta get back to the Shonda jail call. She's a bitch, but Paul has the Shonda syndrome, to where he'll come in, he's in the wrong, he's in this terrible position that he put himself into, and he's gonna call everybody around him idiots. Shonda syndrome.
My stepmother and father. But, yeah, they're dragging out COVID here because they're a bunch of lazy idiots.
I see. Careful. I'm sure there's real reasons for being cautious about
COVID restrictions were lifted.
Well, I know there are.
Who knows how long ago?
If that were to get into your... So, either way. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'll ask him. I was just thinking Ike and I could make a visit.
Yeah.
Before your sentencing
I managed to.
Have you ever had a visitation on the weekend?
No. I mean, I met with my stepmother and father after Shonda's trial was finished. We were sitting in the back area of a courtroom and just chit-chatting.
Okay.
And then I met with Nolan, little area down on the first floor, like you see in those in the movies and whatnot.
Oh yeah, Tammy is out here shouting me out. I appreciate you, Tammy. Damn it, everybody hit that like button. Let's get 394 likes on the video. Shit, that's the homework. Let's get that engagement.
Glass in between and the phones. That type of situation, which kind of sucks because I really wanted to hug him. I needed a hug.
Yeah, yeah. So, sure. Well, maybe I don't know. I'll have to play this by ear. I mean, Ike and I were coming up Sunday, but then I thought maybe we could come up earlier.
I think I could send in a kite and see if I can help figure something out.
Did you find out, determine what time your sentencing is?
I meant to. It just slipped my mind.
No, not a big deal. You can either call me or just in our next visit Wednesday. And I'll be looking it up online too. I'm going to be calling Judge Casel's clerk today to ask if they did indeed get my email.
Yeah, see, bro is sifting through for info. I mean, I think Paul is so stupid that he doesn't understand that this is the information gathering process. Bro is going through all the legal directions, talking to the lawyer, talking to the judge. Let's talk to the family members. Now I see why he might be pissed that people are covering it. It might kind of expose what the fuck he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? This is my theory. We're going to call him R. Nah, I'm playing. Mr. Randy, trying to make a book. JoJo, lonely. Girlfriend, crazy. That's the theory right there. And shout out the 400 members in the chat. Yeah. Appreciate y'all. You guys are going crazy.
Maybe I'll ask her that question as well too.
Paul's a moron.
All right. Are you able to get haircuts?
Yeah, but they're like
No shit, they're
$15
able to get
a pop,
haircuts.
and only like 1 day a week.
Yo, Allison Crocker, hell yeah! Shout out to the new member, Allison. Man, you have the big full archive. I would say just thousands of hours of exclusive content. You have emojis, you have badges. It's lit. Enjoy yourself. I appreciate you.
I'd rather take the frickin' shaving razors and
All right.
cut it off. It's easier. Though I'm never doing removing all of it again like I did when at one point after I'd first gotten here. I had one of my bunkies do it because I couldn't see certain areas, and he took a chunk out of me.
Hey, what day of the week do you get haircuts?
I can't remember. I think it's Wednesdays or so, but.
If I put some extra money in your commissary, will you get one?
Paul only makes those noises when he's waiting for money. GF24 said that. That is hilarious. Is that the money call? Shit, you know how animals have mating calls, right? We're nothing but animals. We're a few animals in the world. I mean, we're just some superior animals that make tools that fucking kill all the other animals and call ourselves the... Anyway, what if that's just his money call? That means I need $100. I need $100 for commissary. $100 for commissary. Wait, that's what you call evolution of the human right there. That's the money call. Whenever I want some money and I'm in the chat, I'm just gonna groan, guys. That's how y'all know that my hands are itching. I'm trying to get to that money.
They may also, though they may be.
I'll do that.
On hold due to COVID. I don't exactly remember.
Every hour is a request for money.
After they turn the TV off, like it shows the rules and all these different classes.
Okay.
Other stuff.
I want you to try and get a haircut, Paul, before your sentencing, okay?
Shave on Sunday, because we get razors Sundays and Wednesdays.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll as soon as we're done here, I'll drop some more money in your commissary.
I'll drop some more money. Listen, this is an investment. Let me leave him alone. I don't know what the fuck Randy's doing. That's just a theory. But yo, why are you giving this kid money? And Paul is slowly starting to realize that, if I play along, maybe he's not stupid. Maybe he just realizes if he plays along, he'll get money. Play along, get some money. So, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you like those honey buns? Did you get honey buns in your...
Yeah, I'm the
I
honey
like the
buns.
both. I
didn't know if you like the chocolate ones. You didn't say so.
I'm not sure if I had mentioned this on the phone before, but I'm not a big fan of spice. Like the Hamal.
This motherfucker said he's not a fan of spice. That's crazy. We need to hold on. Bro is stressing me out. I need to light something up. This is crazy. Bro said he's not a fan of spice. Bro is stressing me the fuck out. Bro, you stressing me out, bro. Do you not know why you're in jail? The fuck?
All sausage was like Slim Jim spice, so I could handle it.
I could handle it?
But,
I could handle it? But, bro, oh my God. This is the type of, I'm sorry. This is the type of kid that you would just support getting slapped the shit out of in high school. Like, fuck, like, bro. And he has the audacity to want to be a bully. That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like spicy foods either.
Yep. 10 seconds.
The rest of my family loves them. I don't know how Kim eats half the food she does.
I'll talk to you soon, Randy.
Well, damn. Shit. Yo, they are just unleashing a treasure trove of info. Randy could get mad if he wants. You should have gone to a public fucking facility. This is what happens, my guy. This is what happens when you go to jail and you want to communicate. The world can see.
Hello.
Were you waiting long?
No video.
Oh, there we go.
No, not too long. Yeah.
It's not your fault. He gets a crate of hot sauce. That would be the practical prison joke of the year. That's just hilarious.
Yeah,
You
sir.
spent $100 on hot sauce bottles. You're like, here, Paul, we got you something.
All right, I just came in from the field. 1 second.
I appreciate you, B.
No.
Oh,
That's better.
all right.
That was like a full blast to the face.
Yeah. Well,
He just said that was like a full blast to the face. Yo, pause. Watch your lingo in jail, bro. If you're not about that life, you don't want to talk like you are. Before you get a real full blast to the face. Bubba is going to hear that shit. He's going to be like, huh? Oh, you say it was like, full blast to the face. You're going to excite somebody. You're going to excite some people.
yeah. Well, Joe gave me a rundown of what your attorney was telling you. That
Yeah.
is discouraging.
Yeah, and I have Joe's letter in here, one of Joe's letters in here as well from way back in January. And she proves a very valid point. All 5 of the reasonings that she pointed out for Asperger's is, well, all checkboxes for me. And yes, I'm very vocabulistic. I can speak well.
I'm very vocabulistic. Hold on. Let's see if this guy's a dumbass. I've never heard this word. Vocabulistic. Maybe he got some on me. Vocabulistics. Define. Is that a word, though? I guess it is a word. A vocabulary. No, but vocabulistic. Vocabulist. A person that makes frequent, meaningful submissions to vocabulistic. Oh, that's Urban Dictionary. That means it's not a real word. That's not even a real word, bro. Right? If it's in the Urban Dictionary, that's not even a real word. I'm very vocabulistic. You guys let me know before I start clowning on him. Before I start clowning on this dumbass. We got 520 people in this chat. Shout you guys out. Appreciate y'all, man. I said it wasn't a real word. Okay, boom. Hell no. I'm very vocab. Man, shut the fuck up, Paul. Oh my. I knew something didn't sound right. In all my years of high school and junior college, a few years of junior college, I've never heard the word vocabulistic uttered from a professor or from a book. So I was like, I don't know. This shit's kind of is scratching my head. I don't have the best vocabulary, but I do be knowing like vocabulistic. Shut the fuck up, bro.
It proves a very valid point. All 5 of the reasonings that she pointed out for Asperger's is, well, all checkboxes for me. And yes, I'm very vocabulistic. I can speak well.
Shut the fuck up. You can't speak for shit.
Still, to be honest, I think we need an actual, like, autism or Asperger's specialist. But at this point, I don't think there's any.
Appreciate you, Elizabeth.
So, Paul, we're going to have to talk some hard facts here. We're probably going to have to start planning on what we're going to do after the sentencing.
Helen said he means eloquent. There you go. For vocabulistic.
I am in touch with professional psychologists that can best determine Asperger's or whatever level of the spectrum someone's on. And
Okay.
I'm just it's unfortunate. I was hoping that integrity would prevail here and wisdom, but I'm really worried about, I don't want to say that, what I was going to say next. I'm still hoping.
Yeah, for again, y'all, JoJo is not Paul's fiance. She is not, and she's just an older woman, probably sees her as her grandson or her son from years ago or something like that. That's all JoJo is. She's an emotional support. She's probably the most pure one out of all of them who, for some fucking reason, just wants to support him. because that's what she wants. His fiance is another crazy chick. She's way younger, way younger.
Hoping that some people are wisdom's gonna prevail in their minds and integrity, and gonna ignore a lot of these. There's a lot of people out there screaming for blood. You know, they under the guise of justice for
blood.
Timothy, they just
blood.
They'll use any
blood.
slogan they can just to be ugly towards others. They want to see blood, and that's a big reason why courts were created. Just because, well, I don't want to start preaching at you, but we're gonna have to try and prevail there. I feel awful. And
See, listen. Randy is more of the eloquent speaker. Like, you know, he didn't have to say we're gonna have to try and prevail there. You know what I mean? Most people like day to day don't really speak like that, but Randy could just kind of naturally be speaking because he's a smarter individual. Paul, you could tell he's just throwing random hard-edged words that don't even need to go there. Just uncomfortable words in his sentence. You know why? It's because, again, I said this in another video. He's emulating Shonda's behavior. Shonda is a smarter person, like academically, book smart. That's the only thing she's smart at. But she's a smarter person in that sense. He's been around her his whole life. He's trying to copy that, but he's not fucking smart. He's not a vocabulistic person. No. No, he's not. And Patty, welcome to the gang. I appreciate you. Welcome to the gang. As usual, go check out the archive, all that shit. Crazy. Randy reads books. Yeah, you could tell Randy reads books. Somebody said he's a professor, so no, but just the smoothness on how he uses words. Randy's a smarter individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, Paul can't keep up with with Professor Randy. Good morning. Just tipping of the plate. I appreciate you, Fastwig.
Just getting you another attorney. And we'll just we're gonna try immediately to declare a mistrial. So
now they're trying to get a mistrial. Listen, bro. I don't know. Because what if he actually got the mistrial? Say Randy's efforts actually got a mistrial. Now what? I feel like half and half. I feel like Randy's talking out of his ass just to get information, or this man could just be dead ass. He could just be serious as hell. Like, he is trying to free this kid, but I can't wrap my mind around him actually wanting to seriously get Paul free. I really just don't think that's the case, but who knows? Love your content and your accent. Oh, my accent. I appreciate you, Melaine. I didn't know I had an accent. Most people in Belize will say I don't have an accent, but when I come to the U.S., maybe you can hear some. I don't know. I love you. I appreciate you.
Be brave. And I'm going to start lining things up for what we can do right away afterwards, such as getting you another attorney. And we'll just we're going to try immediately to declare a mistrial. So I'm going to try and start building up. I have a lot of people in the autism community that I think will start helping us. So I'm just going to start mobilizing. How you doing otherwise, buddy?
Doing good.
Okay.
You know, that whole thing is a downer, but
pretty much so.
Other than that, I found out from Joe, though, somehow my phone calls with my brother and my mom have made it onto podcasts.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great. Wait, this is almost the end of the video. Damn. You cry. I was hoping. I was waiting. I was praying. I was yearning. I was yearning for the exposure. Hold on. All right, this is where shit gets inflammatory. Hold on. Let's. This must be what shook other said YouTubers. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Like, the fuck. Listen. All right. Anyways.
You know, that whole thing is a downer. But
pretty much so.
Other than that, I found out from Joe, though, somehow my phone calls with my brother and my mom have made it onto podcasts.
Yeah.
How? How do people get a hold of that?
They request them. And
Boom. I mean, Randy's not no dumbass. Randy knows how they get him. Come on. Randy has lived some life. They request them, Paul.
I,
Oh, that's bull.
well, as frustrating as that is, Paul, that's the reality of your life now. You don't have a lot of privacy, or any privacy, really.
Yeah. At this point, I may as well change my name once everything is over, just to.
Yeah. In this world, that doesn't help much either anymore.
Nope.
People can still track you down.
Give me a social security number. Something. Anything.
You're a felon, Paul. We're not gonna give you a new social, you dumb fuck. Give me just something, anything. Nah, you gonna keep that number till you die, buddy. That's your little tag into the grave. We gonna know you. Trust me. Paul Ferguson, John Ferguson, anything, bro. It don't matter.
It doesn't help much either anymore. People can still track you down.
Give me a social security number. Something. Anything.
It's unfortunate.
Some people have no sympathy. It's infuriating.
See, they're going to take statements like that from you and turn it around and say, well, you didn't have sympathy for Timothy in that.
Yeah, Randy, you must have saw my. Listen, I be getting some decent views on the videos. Randy, hey, shout you out, man. I ain't got nothing against you, bro. You're cool to me. I just don't know what you're doing. But I think we're gonna find out in about a year or two. It's gonna be like the Chronicles of a Troubled Child by Randy so and so. No, I feel it, bro. But yeah, I mean, come on. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
They don't care really about circumstances. They just want to be ugly towards someone. And
no. See, I'm just gonna let them talk. It's not that though, brother. It's not that.
Act righteous.
And they want fame and fortune. That's the gist of it.
Yes, you're right.
I keep pausing it. Paul, you're mad, bro. You're so mad. And they want fame and fortune. Listen, what were you trying to do? What was he trying to do? Paul had like 79 videos, almost 100 videos. That shows he wanted that shit. And again, like I'll say again from the last thing, his channel would have grown. It's only inevitable the way, and he's one of those people where he probably would have stayed at it. His YouTube would have gone up. So how about that, Paul? The shit you wanted, the shit that was so close to you, you could almost grab it. You could almost reach out and take it. Now you're in jail and other people are doing that exact same thing. It's almost enough to make a man cry.
It's unfortunate, and we live in an ugly world.
Yeah, he had 700 subs. He was a little bit off from 1,000. Once you get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm so certain YouTube will push your channel just to see how much people actually enjoy it, and then you'll start to grow from there. And you know what I mean? It's a grind. It's hard, but with Paul's mentality, he probably wanted it bad enough to where he would have got it, and that's what's fucking him up. It's fucking him up that other people are making money off of him, off of his personal life. Listen, bro, it ain't personal no more.
They don't care really about circumstances. They just want to be ugly towards someone, and they act righteous.
And they want fame and fortune. That's the gist of it.
Yes, you're right. It's unfortunate, and we live in an ugly world. You've been part of that. Unfortunately, you've had more than your share of it. It's just not right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're still going to hope that the judge shows wisdom and integrity here. But I'm starting to plan and going to start organizing. I'm going to reach out to a couple of different legal firms that might be interested in cases like this.
Yeah.
So, I had one in mind already, and Joe then sent me a link for another one. And we're just going to explain your case and your particular circumstances, and I think they'd be interested. So,
yeah.
I just hope they don't put you in general population.
That was the thing I was saying. But listen, guys, they're not going to put him in general population. They're not. Prisons make money off of you. And they're not going to just want him to just get stabbed up on the yard the first week. That's a waste of time, isn't it? They're gonna throw him in some PC yard. They're gonna throw him in there. He'll be fine. He'll be just fine. Don't you worry. Or they'll throw him in PC, and he'll get completely destroyed, dismantled, wrecked, fucked up within an inch of his life, and then they'll throw him in PC. He's not gonna be in regular. When they book him in and he speaks toward them, they're gonna know immediately. Oh, we need to put this kid in PC, or else he'll die. He won't. He'll die.
If I can request it, I'll do so as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The protective custody.
Yeah.
Once I get to quarantine,
They'll be like, hey, I heard you like to beat up kids. It's over for you, bro. Or it'll be even worse. Hey, I heard you beat up your little brother. Or anything that gets out on Paul, he's going to get fucked. He's going to get packed out, stomped out, teeth all over the place, arms broken, packed the fuck out. So I think everybody's going to realize that and put him in protective.
Will be unfortunately limited there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he's not eyeing at all.
Afterwards, I should be able to contact you. I've got your contact info. I'll definitely take that.
Yeah, don't lose that. Will you still be able to make phone calls like in the same system we're using right now?
I should be able to. I'm not exactly sure. This is my first time being incarcerated.
I hear you, Paul. It's my first time dealing with anyone. I've never done anything like this before, so. But
yeah.
And it begs the question, so why the fuck are you doing it now? There is no mistrial for Paul because Paul pled guilty. He didn't go to trial. Very good point. I appreciate you, by the way, for the donation, SL Conley. Exactly. He pled out, so he can't do anything. I just learned that the other day. I was watching somebody else's channel. I think it was Milk74. Yeah, it was Milk74. It's like it's a hood channel. Well, not a hood channel. He covers like politics in LA. Go check him out. Milk74. Tell him AG Tactical sent you if you guys are interested. It might not be your speed. But he had said something, and he was like, yeah, somebody was like, yeah, I'll plead not mistrial. What did he say? Like they wanted to plead something, right? And he was like, no, once you plead guilty, it's over with. You're at the judge's hands. You're at the discretion of the judge. You can't do anything about it. Once you plead guilty, all your options disappear. So nothing can, you can't do anything. You can't, I don't think you can appeal, can you? You can't.
It's unacceptable. So we're going to figure it all out together.
Yep. Think what this said, the minimum guidelines are 109 months to 180, which, if I'm not wrong, that's
you can appeal, but there's no
I
grounds.
don't even want to hear that, Paul. That's just how human beings can consider
I know. I
that
just
right now.
figured.
How this judge can. I don't. Have you talked to Nolan recently?
I meant to talk to him yesterday, and I figured I would after my lawyer and I talked, but
I sent him an email and he hasn't gotten back to me. I'd just like to know if he sent his letter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The first person who did the psych eval apparently watched my testimony against Shonda back in December and said that I showed no signs of irritability, sadness. I don't think he noticed my hands clenched in fists and the glares that I was actually throwing. I'm pretty sure he didn't notice that.
Paul is out here self-diagnosing himself. He's like, I'm pretty sure he didn't see the other signs, like my If you're that aware of yourself, you don't have anything, bro. Oh my God.
It wasn't, distinct, but it was there. I remember.
Paul, don't worry about how you're acting when you're being interviewed like that.
Yeah.
That sounds incredibly unprofessional if they would tell you that they're not seeing signs of any handicap.
Anything.
So.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm hoping you can just bravely handle this, and while we'll try and get things going on our end, and get you involved with some real, genuine, compassionate people and considerate people. So.
Yep. Anyway.
We're running out of time, buddy. Call me if you want, but you hang it.
Damn, these videos end crazy.
Thank you for watching. Please.
That shit's crazy. Everybody go shout out the jailhouse phone calls. What is it called? Phone calls from prison. Boom, bam.